Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Modded Megaquarium. Today we're going to be filling up this room with fish and decorations. So we're just going to get straight into it today. I have changed over a couple of things since last episode. Obviously I've added in all this filtration, but I've also added in this tank here into the cold water network rather than the hot water network. So we are going to have these three tanks here as the cold water stuff. I've got one for the bullhuss, one for the smooth starry smooth hound, something like that, and then one for the other kind of fish we haven't been able to add in yet, the cuckoo wrasse, the ballast wrasse, and other stuff like that. So we're going to start off today with putting in the sharks first of all. So we don't have any of the black tip reef shark either, so I may add those in on the end tank, in the Belfast tank at the end. So the bullhuss, not enough money. Oh wow, okay, ran out of money quickly. That's because I've been adding in all of these. I've decided from now on I'm not too bothered about money and stuff, because I just want to get on and actually play this game now, rather than having to wait for this to build up. We've broken the game too much now to be able to actually earn prestige at a rate where we can actually increase in rank anymore. As you can see in these two rooms, there's actually nobody getting there because everybody is having too much fun over here that they run out of time and then they leave. So they leave before they get really anywhere around here. You get the occasional person, but that's about it. There's one person just there. So you've made it this far. You've obviously been pretty bored, not really seen much and got this far, but then you're gonna soon leave. So yeah, it's a difficult mix in this game because the different people have very different stats when they begin. When they come into the building, they start off with a baseline stat and then extra random amount added onto that. So we have a baseline of fun, hunger, thirst, what's the other ones? Boredom, and bladder, so toilet need. So if they need the toilet too much and can't find one, then they'll leave. If they need food for too long or drink for too long, then they'll just leave. And if they can't find anything fun to do, or they've run out of fun things to see, then they will also leave. So what tends to happen, I'll just walk you through this now. If they come through this way, and they've got random pathfinding as well, which also messes things up. If they come through this way and they look at this tank, they enjoy that, and then they look at this tank and they enjoy that. There's not quite enough attraction from this to be able to automatically drag them from this tank to this tank. So what they tend to do is if they come into this room, are attracted to this tank here, and then they're attracted to this tank here, and then there's nothing around them to attract them anymore. They're hungry, so they go over here. They're thirsty, so they come over here. They need to put something in a bin, so they go there. They need to, they want to buy something, so they come over here and buy a shark hat, and then they're over going back into this room because there's nothing else over here for them. And so that's the pathfinding mechanisms at the moment, which is the problem with these bigger games. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, to kind of test out the mechanics on the big maps like this. This is far bigger than I was ever expected to be in the game, but as the game evolves it's nice to know how it'll actually handle when you have much bigger things. Well, I put 4 in there, only wanted 3. Because these will grow up to size, doesn't tell me in there. These go up to 35, so it's 105 in there out of 226. So we've got a fair amount in there, space left over, and in these two as well actually. These ones will grow up to 29, and then these ones grow up to 35 as well. So that's 105, and that is, what's that, 60, no it's 87 with 3 of those. So we've got plenty of space left in these, but I want to let these grow up first before I add in too much else to them. I think I did see something that would go perfectly with them though, which was, yes I remember, it was the lump sucker. They are oddballs, they're called oddballs. So looking for oddballs, the lump sucker and the wolffish. Wolffish goes up to 33, So that would be a 100 and, well, it'll be 99 actually with them. So they're fine to go in any of them. So we'll add these into the bull husk, 1, 2 and 3. And then the lump sucker will grow up to 10, that's absolutely fine. What do these eat? Size up to? These guys. Crustaceans, okay, these don't actually eat fish, so it's perfect for them. So we'll add 1, 2 and 3 of those into there. And obviously we're going to sort out the decorations and everything next. And then in this one, is there anything, because the Ballan wrasse and the cuckoo wrasse we're going to add into this tank. Along with the, hopefully anyway, they don't eat fish, that's good. That is a wimp, so that can go in. This is a wimp, so that can go in. And we've got everything else. So yeah, blue whiting, the Atlantic mackerel, the cuckoo wrasse. I've just got to work out the numbers. So if I have 3 of everything, that is 24, 48, plus 33, 51, 81, and then 3 of these, that's easily enough. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then the Atlantic mackerel, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think some of these need to be in shoals actually. Yeah, they do. Okay. These both need to be in shoals, but there's plenty of space for those. 1, 2, 3. So we'll have 6 each of those, and then 3 of the Ballan wrasse and 3 of the cuckoo wrasse. 1, 2, 3. And a cuckoo wrasse, 1, 2 and 3. Do I have that right? Oh no, I put 6 of the cuckoo wrasse in. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 of the Ballan wrasse, 1, 2 and 3. Excellent. So that is 6 fish in there. 6 fish in there. We just need something in here. We've got, how much was this again? This was the black tip, so we are 105 total. We've got all of those. Just looking for stuff that we don't actually have yet, that we can put in there. We don't have any blue knuckle hermit crab, but we're going to add those into one of these, the lagoon tanks, so I'm not going to bother with those. We've got a turbot, we just put those in. Got all of those. We may actually be at the point where we are now, apart from these ones, but these can't go in, we'll add those into a lagoon tank as well. We're actually doubling up on stuff now. We've got all of the rays. We've now got all of the sharks. Oh, we do have bull husks somewhere else. I forgot we added those in. We've got all of the lionfish and scorpionfish. We've got all of those. We have all of those. We have all of those and groupers. All of them. All of them. And all of them. Okay, so it looks like we've got pretty much one of everything, apart from fried egg jelly, which we'll have to add in another chrysal tank somewhere. The blue knuckle hermit crab, which we're going to add in today, and that's it. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm a seahorses, the big bellied seahorses, but that is it. That's everything. But we've got so far. We will also increase our rank to rank 11 this time. What I may do is I will do that now actually. So F4, just up to that point. That is the rank up, so we can actually get some stuff being research. So we've got the bonehead shark, bonnethead shark, the purple queen anthea, surgeonfish, a green turtle. Oh, green turtles would be amazing to put in here. Yeah, I may have to put a green turtle in with these guys, and of course the hammerhead shark. That's going to be really fun. We're going to put those into mega tanks though. That's what we're going to do with them, and the flame pipefish as well, and This guy here, the spotted eagle ray, this has just had a new tank added in pretty much specifically for this spotted eagle ray. Because when they grow up, they're actually too big for a Belfast tank. So you have to force them to stay small by adding lots of them in, and therefore stopping them from being able to grow. But there we go. Let's go. Let's go. Megalites first of all, because we need to be able to get these guys in. First of all, though, I think I'm gonna go for the turtle, because I want the turtle in. Yes. I don't actually have any research done, so yeah, I'm happy to leave this for now until we get the turtle done, which won't be for a while because we're not actually playing the game at the moment. Do I want some of those now? Not particularly. And then the big bellied seahorse exhibit, I will take that because we're going to add them anyway into probably this tank here. So what I will do now is I will pause the game here, or at least pause the recording here. I will get these tanks all built up and sorted out and all the stuff in for these, and then we will get on with these 6 tanks over here. So I will see you in a minute. Okay, so I've completed these tanks now, so I'll just walk you through from right down to left. So here we have the bullhuss with the wolffish, and we've got a nice little thing with the nautical theme with the canoe in there and the net. I think that looks really quite nice. Come down to ground level, we can see these a little bit nicer. So this is what we've got in here, and then coming over this way we have this tank here, a bit more of an Aztec theme as we go through the room. So we've got the 2 Aztec columns there, and well, a cannon's not particularly Aztec, but we've got a cannon in there as well. Seems like that cannon might have been used to break down these columns. And then over here in this tank, much lower tank, everything's a little bit lower, but I've added the egg rack to the sides to stop the view from the sides of the tanks, because I want people to see more of the tanks from the front. I want the view to be specifically from the front of the tank, and the same with these ones back here. I'm walking backwards because it's much clearer, much better frame rate going or facing this direction and facing into the lag. So you can see as you come into the room here, you've got quite a distorted view of this tank, so you actually have to come up fairly close to the tank to be able to see stuff into it, and you need to be able to walk around this way to be able to see stuff over there, because if you walk around this side of the tank you won't be able to see. Oh no, I don't have the egg rack here. That's okay though. So yeah, you can come around this side and see everything, but you can see the rest of the room as well. That was my thinking on this. But you want to be able to see down the entire length of the room from here. But you want to be enticed to come closer to it from the entranceway. So that's why we've got the egg rack at the front. And then the egg rack at the sides is to say that this is definitely different to this one. And so in here, and then in here, you can see the difference between them as we go along. This one I wanted to be a bit more of a colourful tank because we have some more colourful fish in. But we've got the nod to the Aztecs here with the ancient gate, as well as some driftwood in there, change things up with the caves. And then the final one is very, very different. It's much blander, much less decoration in there, because I wanted to have some the turtle in there. I wanted the turtle to be the main attraction, and I wanted this really big streak of red across the front of it, because the turtle is green, so it'll stand out well. If the turtle is anywhere around here, it'll stand out well against the red background there. Nice net at the back, a little bit of bulk, a little bit of kelp in the background, and again this the egg rack here just to stop the vision from that side. However, on this side, because we've got this over here, people can see from other rooms into this room, which is completely different to what we've done before. I wanted something big here, not any egg racks so you can't see into it. I wanted to say that this is a big main tank and we've got some nice stuff in there, so you should come in here and have a look at all this stuff. So that's that. So we're going to get on with the other bits now. I'm just seeing that we're missing... Oh, we're not missing it. What I should do though, I suppose, is that to make it look a little bit better. We'll get the Aztec paint those two. So it's only this one that will be used to feed, but it makes that look a lot better being like that rather than being blue. Unfortunately it doesn't change the colour of this when you change the theme of the tank. Anyway, over here I've got the first of these tanks that we're setting up over here. So we've got all the eel grass in there, and this one's going to be for the big bellied seahorses. So we'll go down to them. There's big bellied seahorse. I want 10 of these in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Wait, hang on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're cold water. Of course they're cold water. Can we add that into this? Yes, yes we can. Okay. No. It would actually be this one, wouldn't it? That's a shame. And we can't add it in there. So it would have to be... No. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. That's a shame. What I may do is add in another tank over here instead. I suppose I could do that actually. If we get all of this out, remove all of that, and then we can do a little bit of movement with these. So that one goes to there. What I actually want is that one there, and this one here, just to stop me needing to do that again. So we've got a bit of space on this side, we've got a bit of space on that side. Not exactly too sure what I want to do here though. But I suppose we'd better start with this tank and put those big bellied seahorses back in. So we'll come down and grab these. I want 10 of these. 8, 9 and 10. There we go. I'm going to put something in the centre of it as well. So what do we have we can put in? Let's see. That's a 2x2. That's a 2x1. What is a decent... I think I'll have a lantern in there. Yeah. Come down to ground level. Yeah, that looks okay in there, in the centre. Looks like it's actually supposed to be in the centre of something. And then in this one, these 3 are now the hot water ones, the tropical ones. So we can put whatever we want in these. First of all, let's put these in, the mysis shrimp. And we need supplement. So we've got supplement there. We'll put the mysis shrimp in here. So that is in here. Mysis shrimp culture. We'll go just there. So in this one, let's have a look. I've always liked putting like 44 king demoiselles into a tank, into one of these lagoon tanks. I love doing it because these just basically look after themselves. They're very, very hardy. They don't need feeding every single day. They only die when they go down into the red, and they're just really nice and easy to keep. I don't think there's anything else we need to get, so I'm actually tempted to do that. And just throw as many of these as I can into here, because if you put the eel grass in, it actually looks really quite nice. So that is one very, very full tank. And if we grab the eel grass and put that in all the way around like we've done in the other tank, just makes it very nice and easy for me to fill up a single tank. There we go. And then in the bottom of this one we'll have one of these columns. I quite like the idea of actually having these pretty much the same. So having the eelgrass all the way around the outside and then something in the middle. I do quite like that idea, but it means we're going to have to sort out the fish slightly differently, because we need ones that don't mind no rock and no cave in there. Let me just grab all of this and put all of these in, because I think it'll be a nice contrast to the very different things we've done in all the other tanks, to suddenly have 4 tanks that are pretty much all exactly the same. And especially if we do, if we put in on this one another column, maybe we put columns in all of them. Yeah, because this is the Aztec room, let's put Aztec columns in all of them. One there and one there. So we've got 4 tanks, but all look very, very different. Sorry, all look the same, but have very different things in them. So in this one, I think we want a couple of very big things, but only a couple of them. So in this tank over here, we've got lots and lots and lots of tiny little fish. Whereas in this one, it's something like the humpback snappers would actually be really good in here. But 96, this tank's 88, so I can't put those in. I can't put those ones in either. These ones might be okay. What else? I've got a graphical glitch here with the orchid dottybacks. I have just had a massive problem with my graphics card actually. I've got 2 graphics cards normally, and one of them's just died on me completely. I've got 2 1080s, GTX 1080s, and one of them's just gone completely. So I'm going to have to send that back to Asus and get it replaced. Which is a real shame actually. A couple of days before Christmas, it is now Christmas Eve, and it's gone. So I'm gonna try 3 of these in here, see if they like it. Fighting oh, of course, you can't have them. Right. Trying to find something nice and big. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to put in here. I could put another shark in, I suppose. Let's have a look. And I could put... ooh, 2 wobbegong sharks would be perfect, actually. No, because they need cave. That's a shame. They need rock. These guys need the tanks, the rounded tanks. These guys need rock. Bullhoss is cold water, so I can't put any of the sharks into this. With the stingrays, I could put 2 stingrays in. They don't need anything. They eat sand eel and supplement. 2 of them would be 80. This is a tank of 88. That should be okay. 1, 2. Let's see what they're looking like in there. If they look silly, then we'll take them out once they're fully grown. We'll change them for something else, but for now, that'll be okay. And we might move those over to the large tunnel tank as well, if they do start looking silly. And then in this final tank, I don't know what to put in here either. I could finally put my lionfish and scorpionfish tank in. Especially if I do these ones and these ones. No, I can't because they need cave. Emperor angelfish. They'd be okay. Maybe I do all of the unique stuff. So that's a wimp, that's a wimp, and that's nothing. So if we do a copper band butterfly, a coral beauty, and a flame angelfish, no, we can't do them. Limited myself too much on this, so we'll sell that one. And then what else could we have in here? Is there anything else which is unique? It can't be in with anything else, or can't be in with itself, apart from a yellow grouper, because that will just eat everything. I'm not sure there is, to be honest. So in that case, we will add in something like... Tell you what I'll do. I will come into here and I will grab some new fish because we really need some new stuff to put in here. So there is the green turtle done. And I think having these purple queen anthias in here, which I can't do, no, 66, they'd be okay. So a couple of these surgeon fish. Yeah, let's do that. Because I can't put the hammerhead in, can't put that in, can't put that in. I could put a load of these in, but these are better in a better tank. Can't put those in. So yeah, it is going to be this surgeon fish. So we do that one. Let's just grab this. We'll get the lights as well, so we can actually do a large. In one of these ones, I want to do some corals, and we will grab the mega nitrate reactor next. So let's get that as well. You can see I'm not too worried about cheating my way through now because we've done all of the really difficult part. Now it's just a matter of actually getting to stage 12 so we can get everything we want. So there's that one, get that one as well. So I've got the surgeon fish. Do I have a... Did I actually get that one? Yep. Let's go for... Ooh! These would be cool, wouldn't they? These can go with a... Well, right. Dislikes congeners cannot be housed with cephalopod. Okay, so we can only put one of those in. That'll be okay in that one. So let's go for that one as well. Let's grab this. I'm pressing F2 to be able to get the ecology points for this, with the cheats turned on. And then I'm going to go for that one next. So in here, we can now go for the... Let's scroll down to here. Cephalopod, greater blue ring octopus. We've got one of those. And if we try to put another one in, yeah, they really don't like themselves. So we'll just grab that one. Tiny little octopus in there. In fact, no, I'm not going to put that one in there because there is something we do need to add in. And I think both of these will be okay with it. You, damaged stony coral, and you, damaged stony coral, clams and gorgonians, so that's fine. Because we do need to add in some of these blue knuckle hermit crab. And so I'm just going to put a few of those into this as well. And there we go, that's that one done. Not even sure how many I added in. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Let's take that down to 10. And there we go. So that is that one done. So now in these two, I'll try and get through these quickly now. I wanted to add in the lights we've just got. So click on to this one first. And I might actually have lights on both of these and put corals in both of them. I kind of have it as almost like a continuation corner tank. So first of all we want in pumps, we have the mega lights. We're going to put one of those on there. Not enough money. Okay, let's grab some more money. So there's mega lights on those. Let's give ourselves plenty of money to be getting on with. And I also want this corals as well. We're going to go for the corals from rank 11 here. So as soon as we've got this, there we go. There's the Sun Montipora. And we're going to get the purple plume fan as well. And then we're going to work out some fish to go along with these. Let me get this done and I'll get back to you in a minute. Just stepping back and looking at this for a minute, we do still have a fair amount to do, so I think I can actually get another episode out of this one room. Being able to put all the concession stands in, all the front of the house stuff, as well as filling in these 2 tanks. So I think that is where we are going to leave it for today. We've done an awful lot today actually with this, a deceptive amount. We have put in the 4 tanks here, and these 4 tanks here. We've filled them all up, decorated them all nicely, and given ourselves an actual theme here with the columns and the eelgrass, as well as got a load of other fish unlocked to be able to play around with for next time in here. So thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time.